Hey everybody, Dave the Fox Mage here, and wait a second, this isn't Doom. What's going on? Okay, so I'm gonna do a bit of an experiment. This is Cobalt Core, another game that I absolutely love. It's probably one of my favorite, actually, it probably is my favorite game that's come out in the last year. I think it even beats out Pal World, believe it or not. One thing I will say, this is a deck builder, roguelite. I've never been too clear on roguelike versus roguelite. I think this is roguelite because there's progression that goes on in between. But anyway, so I just kind of want to play this. Doom isn't going away. Doom is still going to be, the Monday video. But on Thursdays, I'm thinking I might do a Cobalt Core series, and if people enjoy this, who knows? Maybe I'll play other stuff after getting through Cobalt Core. So, I have actually played all the way through this game before. I wanted to do it completely blind, and actually I would recommend, if you haven't played this game before, if you want to, watch and check out if you think you might like it, but I would highly recommend actually, pausing the video and, playing it yourself. But with that sort of warning out of the way, let's get started. Okay, and I'll be reading these dialogue boxes. Hello? Hey, wake up! My head. Okay, good, your vitals seem stable. What's happening? I had to wake you all up from cryosleep early. There wasn't enough time to fully restore your memories. My memories? I needed those. I assume. Sorry, I had no choice. The command terminal will only respond to meat-based life forms. And there's a ship off the bow powering up their weapons. Everyone to the bridge, now! Okay, and it is going to take us through the tutorial. It's pretty much we're playing cards to blow up other ships. Okay, cards cost energy. For anybody who's familiar with collectible card games like Magic, Pokemon cards, anything of that nature, a lot of the mechanics here will feel familiar. 3 energy per turn. Alright, so it wants us to attack with our basic shot. You can always see what an enemy's planning to do. It's going to attack us for 1 damage. So, let's block with some shield. Okay. And we've still got 1 energy, so let's play the rest of this turn. So before I do that, let's see. As you can see, there's sort of columns here, and so positioning and things like that actually do become important as we're playing along. Okay, so in this case, I think probably what makes the most sense is get some multi-shot in here. And we're out of energy, so end turn. Alright, so now at this point we have a 5 attack coming in. So we can evade. Alright, so what evade did is it just basically gave us the ability to move 1 left or right. Statuses are shown below the ship. The enemies can get statuses as well, but we'll see more of that later. So let's scooch on over here. And at this point, we've got the basics. So cat.exe will pop in the first time we encounter a new mechanic throughout this run, and just give us a brief, micro, here's what this is about, sort of a thing. Alright, so let's do a draw shot. I was kind of hoping to get multi-attack, but no luck. Just to be... Hey, you know what? We'll be a little aggressive. Block shot. And the colors of cards I will explain at the end of this combat. It's going to be easier to explain that way. Alright, so that's it for this turn. By the way, this first episode is going to be a little slower just as I'm explaining, like, mechanics and things like that. Okay, so, only 1 damage coming in. Good shield surge. Probably should shield surge. Let's draw a shot. Multi-shot. And yeah, we'll shield up. So the purple shields are temporary. These, if we didn't take any damage this turn, at the end of the turn, the temp shield goes away. Blue shields are permanent, and this is our hull. If this reaches 0, we die. You know, the usual. Alright. Take that hit. And I love some of the dialogue everyone will say here. Okay, so at this point, they're just going to, and you can, like Kat was saying, you can hover over things. Looks like it's going to give itself a status effect, and it's going to raise its shields. Okay, so let's try and finish this off pretty quickly then. Let's do a draw shot, a multi-shot, and a block shot. And that's the first battle. So at this point, we're going to pick an artifact. We only have one choice, Warp Prep. So we're going to get 1 shield and 1 evade on the first turn. And we already know what shield and evade are at this point. Alright. And of course, it gives me a choice of cards that's going to that's not going to help with the explanation I promised earlier. So anyway, so you can see all these cards are this sort of tannish, orangish color, which is the same as Riggs here. So we have Dizzy, our science officer, shielding, shield manipulation. Riggs, our pilot, movement and card draw. And Perry, attacks and instant movement. So as time goes on, we'll unlock more characters and more ships too. But this is sort of our starting thing. Let's see, what do we want? Choosing a card from the draw pile could be handy. One key thing to note is this purple icon is exhaust. It removes the card for the rest of the combat. It doesn't fully remove it from your deck. It just means that you can effectively only use it once per combat. There are exceptions, just like, you know, pretty much any collectible card game. Pretty much every rule has ways of breaking it. Quick thinking is pretty good. Whiplash is okay. Although I'm honestly thinking I might skip. So one thing about my playstyle, and this is true with collectible card games too, I'm a huge fan of deck thinning, which is the concept of just kind of getting stuff out of your deck to increase the odds of drawing the things that you actually want. So you can see if I go to, so we can look at our deck at any time, the map, and obviously we can go back to the main menu, and this is where we would quit if we wanted to quit mid-run. So right now I have 10 cards, and you start by drawing 5, so that's okay, but honestly I like to actually get it down low enough that I'm drawing pretty much my whole hand every round. That's just my playstyle though. Alright, so I'm actually going to pass on these because I think we can get better stuff as we go here. Okay, I'm starting to remember. Right, Cobalt, the hyperdrive. Yeah, you blew it up. Maybe. I vaguely remember pushing a button, then the white light. Yeah, you blew it up. Guys, shut up. You have this argument every loop. I've heard it 517 times now. Fine. Alright, we've got the coordinates of the Cobalt programmed in. Let's get there and stop the time loop. See, Riggs remembers. Usually she's the last one. I'm improving. Let's see. So, just kind of to go through the map here. Blue is just regular combat. Question mark are unknown energy signatures. These are like random events. Can be good, can be bad, can be a mix of both. The purple are stronger than usual enemies, but in addition to just getting cards, we'll get an artifact. or we'll get a choice of artifacts. Normally, for a blue enemy, we actually wouldn't get an artifact. Just for the purposes of the tutorial, they did this as a way of introducing warp prep. Normally you get this by default, just as a starting thing. But to reduce complexity, they didn't do that. The ring-looking thing here is an artifact, and the wrench and screwdriver are repair yards. There is no currency in this game. It's just that you can only do one. You have a choice of things you can do, but you can only do one of them. Alright, so with that, I think I like to try and hit a lot of repair yards. But thankfully, that doesn't affect our choice here. Let's go for an energy signature. Hello, dearies. What brings you to Grandma's Bakery and Weapons Market today? Weapons. Cookie dough. Both? Have a look around. By the way, I actually only recently learned that this character and one or two others that you'll see as random NPCs are actually from another game by the same developer. All right, let's see. We can get a random upgraded rare card, or we can remove a card. You know what? Let's be a little crazy. Let's get a random rare card. Okay, upgraded think twice. So the upgraded an upgraded version of the card we had as an option before. Enjoy. Okay, so actually that was something probably should also point out. So we have all these cards, right? But we don't just have these are our cards and that's what they are. Cards can be upgraded. So for example, let's look at multi-shot. By default, this is what multi-shot is. For one energy, it's like 2 single shots. You can upgrade it to be either 3 single shots, still for 1 energy, or 2 piercing attacks, which ignore shields and armor. We haven't gotten to armor yet. That'll be coming soon. And then still the same energy cost. Some cards change their behavior fairly dramatically. Others are just a beefier version of the same card. Well, let's see. Since I want to go down, that kind of leaves us going here. Okay. So this part here, with what looks like the fragile symbol if you ship things, this part is weak, takes 1 more damage from attacks. So, but it's kind of surrounded by guns, so it becomes, okay, how much do we want to risk versus reward here? Let's see. I'm actually going to play it a little bit safe here. So we have to make it through a whole bunch of combats in a row, effectively. So because of that, I personally value saving my health more than damaging them faster. So let's go multi-shot. And sometimes they will give you advice, even though in this case I'm ignoring it. Let's see. Let's go with... I want to end my turn with lunge. So let's go with a basic shot and then a lunge. So even though we're going to miss, I just wanted to get out of the way. Alright. Actually, hang on, I'm looking at the audio volume. Let me turn it down slightly here. Settings. Okay, that should help. Okay. No point in really thinking twice at this point here, so let's just go ahead and end. Alright. This is where if I had more movement, I'd be able to get in there and do stuff. So since we can't really do that, let's actually draw a shot. Okay, no good there. Let's get some dodge for the future. And let's get there's no real reason in this particular case to do either basic or shield surge over the other, but my hand is hovering over that, so we'll go with that one. And I'm just going to leave us as is. Okay, so now at this point, we could do a ton of damage. Don't have any way of shielding up though. But I have a couple ways of drawing, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's go here. Let's draw a shot first. Okay. And I'm going to block shot and then just basic block. So at this point we can just soak the damage. No need to play think twice. Okay, so now we're lined up really nicely for a good sort of follow-up attack. Draw a shot. It's kind of hoping for some more damage dealing here, but this will work. One basic shot, and we'll just shield surge up. Okay. Alright. So now, really, no movement? I might as well draw a shot. Okay, we could move into danger, or we could move a little bit out of danger. So let's actually do that. Scoot this way. Attack and some temporary shield. And then we can soak up this 1 damage. Alright, so So we could lunge in, do 2, draw a shot to do 2 more, and then shield surge to soak this damage. I think that's going to be what we do here. Okay. So they've shielded up a little bit. This is a little bit scary what we're in the middle of right now, so I think I want to actually basic dodge, lunge, get 1 more out of the way, and I'm going to use think twice because it's free. Could lunge again, but now I'm just going to shield surge. By the way, any failed runs over the course of the game I will be leaving in, so if you see an extra long video, that probably means I died. Probably. Okay, so at this point, we could duck in, but I think I just want to... I'm just going to hit him right here. So let's see, let's do multi-shot first. Draw a shot. Okay, block shot's fine. Okay. Don't have any good movement here, so we'll just do a draw shot. Okay, this gives us some movement, so we can avoid that. We just move and shield surge. I feel like that's the play here. Oh. It would be the play. Oh, never mind, we already have a shield, so we're actually okay. Right. At this point, let's actually just finish the fight. So there, block shot, and basic shot. Okay, so we have a parry card, Scoot, which is actually pretty solid, I would say. What can it be upgraded to? You can make it so flippable cards, you can basically, flip to make it so that anything that's directional can go both directions. Scoot B is basically just same as it is now, except we do damage first and then scoot. Momentum. Gain 1 shield, +1 for every time played this combat. I do tend to like these sorts of cards, the ones that sort of build up the more you use them. Combining that with draw might be kind of nice. Gain 1 shield +2 for every time played this combat. Nah, I'm still not digging any of these yet. Alright, let's go for here. Before too long, I'm gonna probably need to decide kind of what my... Oh, sorry, there's a pirate hailing us. How can you tell they're a pirate? They have a big skull painted on their hull. Ah. Surrender and drop your shields, or I'll drop them for you. No. Have it your way. Let's see, objects in the mid-row are between us and the enemy ship and can block attacks. They're weaker than a ship, so in a lot of ways these kind of operate as cover. Right now these are just meteors, or I guess asteroids. But there's other types of stuff that'll show up in the mid-row later on. Okay, watch out, if this attack hits you, it'll also give you a status. You can kind of see by the yellow arrow here. So these only will affect us if they hit. But in this case, they're going to fire both of these directly into asteroids, so basically we'll be fine. Let's see, so how do we want to do this? I don't really have any movement on hand right now. Well, actually, no, I have the one sort of freebie from our artifact here. Let's just kind of scooch over here and do some pretty major damage the first round if we can. Let's do a multi-shot. Draw shot. I do wish we had the other think twice. The A variant of this can only be played once per combat, but it gives us is it 7 cards? I think it gives us 7 cards, which would be more helpful to me right now. Let's just do a block shot. Okay, so we got through Drake's shields. Perfect. You're going after the other asteroid. Nice of you to clear those out. Yeah, I don't want any of these. Let's just draw. Draw again, effectively. Multi-shot. And block shot. Okay, so we're doing some good damage. Okay, now at this point, this is where things start to become a little more problematic. We definitely cannot take Drake out this round, so we can move effectively 3 in either direction. That would take all of our energy. Or do we move 2 and shield surge? Let's actually do 2 and shield surge. So 2 to the left, surge up, and turn. We'll just soak that hit. So we now have heat. By itself, or if you only have 1 or 2, it does nothing. This doesn't gain or lose automatically over the course of between rounds. But if this ever gets to 3 or more, take a hull damage and reset to 0. An important thing to note: it makes no difference if we have 3 or 10. So if you're already going to take heat damage, you might as well take, you might as well stop worrying about it. That'll become more important later. Right now it's just a encounter mechanic. Okay, what do we want to do here? So the most damage we can do this round is going to be... Okay, if we do draw, we will reshuffle and get a card, so theoretically we could get multi-shot twice, but I don't want to count on that. And even if we did, we're not going to be able to finish this fight this round. However, we don't have much in the way of movement. Let's see what we can get for movement cards here. That's... Okay, we can work with this. Let's lunge. Basic dodge out of the way, and then we'll just take this hit, and it's probably going to give us 1 more heat. Sure enough. So we're still fine. Alright. Nice if we could deal some damage here. Let's do a draw. Let's see, the most we could do at this point is a multi and a basic. That's not gonna do the trick, so let's just get out of the way. Right? So at this point, lunge is going to basically make us dodge and effectively miss. Draw shot is going to also just destroy this asteroid, so we're going to lose our cover. Let's do this. Let's lunge, think twice. Okay, that gamble did not pay off. Might as well take a basic dodge just so we have dodge for next time if we need it. And end turn. So we're going to take a little bit of damage, and you can tell that got through our shields because we had the fire around the outer edge here. Okay, so at this point, if we don't finish this fight this round, we're going to take a point of hull damage from the fire. Okay, so we can go in, we can do 1, 2, and depending on what draw shot gets us, there's a 2 in 3 chance it'll get us think twice. If it gets us think twice, we're still actually not going to have enough to finish this round. So let's go ahead and do this. Get out of the way. And then we might as well shield up for the future. Alright, the biggest thing we really desperately need is some more movement. We keep having almost but not quite enough damage to actually finish the fight. So let's do a basic block. Let's just take this as a preparing round. Think twice. Scramble. Okay, so now we have 3 movement just sort of banked up. Okay. Let's do draw shot. Multi-shot. We'll think twice, because we know we can move 2, so we'll only be clipping the edge of this. Might as well do a block shot, and then we'll just scoot over here. Alright. Okay, here we go. Draw shot and multi-shot. There we go. Okay, endless magazine. The last round I played, I died horribly from this, so I think it's time for some revenge. I do love this card. So the way this works is that you play it, and then the card itself gets taken out of your deck. However, we get 1 free cheap shot card at the start of every turn, which costs nothing to play. And if you right-click, we can basically do this, and if we do the B upgrade, we can play this more than once, meaning we get more and more chip shots the longer the fight goes on. So I'm going to go with this. Now, what do we want? Draw a card every time you miss a shot. Pick up your missile bay gains armor, which means it'll take 1 less attack or 1 less damage. Permanently gain 2 max shield on pickup. Max shield hasn't really been a problem for us. I like the feel of Armored Bay. I like the feel of Recalibrator. By the way, the artifacts also are color-coded based on, whose they are. And any sort of gray things you see, the sort of basic stuff, that all comes from cat.exe. It's just sort of basic functionality type stuff. You know what? Card draw is pretty much always a good thing, so let's do Recalibrator. Alright, let's hit this repair yard. Howdy, how's it going? Oh, same old, same old. What's this, Loop 400 or something? 517. Well, let's get you on your way. I like Cleo. Can I get you anything? Alright. The first thing I want to do... So we got 12 cards. Let's start by upgrading Endless Magazine, actually. Endless Magazine, and I want the B upgrade. Ooh! Alright, so now we're going to get an artifact and go straight to another repair yard. Crosslink. Every 5th time you attack, gain 1 evade. Awesome. It has no downsides, so no reason not to. And another repair yard. Now this time we're going to start removing cards. Oh, good afternoon. Is it? Can I get you anything? I'm really bad about forgetting these because I'm already thinking of what I'm going to do. Alright, let's remove a card. I think if we start relying on Endless Magazine to do most of our damage, then really the rest of our hand, what we want is our mobility. And, you know, maybe some card draw. So in that case, I think I'm going to start getting rid of these basic shots. Voila! Right? Okay, the enemy is going to launch an object. Be careful, we don't know what it is yet. So this is a shield drone right here. Beams 1 shield at its target once per turn. So it's going to try and raise its own shields using this drone. As you can see, this ship has quite a bit of shield. Really not much in the way of hull. So if we can punch through the shield, we can, you know, deal with them pretty quickly. Let's see. For starters, I want to get rid of this shield drone. So let's scooch over here. Multi-shot. Think twice. And let's get Endless Magazine started here. So the first round I use it, it doesn't do anything, but we're just going to start getting our chip shots. Alright. This is an attack drone. Mark II. So this one does 2 damage rather than the normal 1. Do I have a lunge? Not on me. But we can scramble, get here, and I want to take out this, I want to take this out. I generally like to try to not let the enemy build up too much in the way of drones and stuff, just because it can rapidly become, it can go from not being a problem to too big of a problem to deal with. Let's see. We do another Endless Magazine. Yeah, let's do that. So then we can go over here. Let's do a basic shot. Lunge to... Oh, right. I am out of... Okay, that's a thing. So we're going to take 1 point of damage. That was a misplay on my part, but we can chip shot him. Right? So at this point we're getting 2 chip shots. We could actually expand this further. I'm more concerned about these guys. But at this point we could actually do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Let's start with a draw shot, actually. Okay, I was kind of hoping we would get our... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Let's do a chip shot. Chip shot, because these are free. Let's do a think twice. Alright, scramble. That's what I wanted. Let's just get out of there. By the way, you just saw this one blow up. If you launch something into the mid-row where there already is something there, it destroys the thing that you're launching as well as the thing that's already there. You can do this to your own stuff, you can do this to the enemy's stuff, and vice versa. So I think this time we can actually just win the fight here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can just win the fight this round. So multi-shot, block shot, chip, and chip. Okay, so we could get another scramble. Big shield. Not sure if that's really helpful for us. So I think at this point we need just to be able to get our stuff up and running faster. And really, movement, if we start stripping away more of the non-movement cards, I think that's going to be the way forward. Meowdy! Not in front of everyone, please. Can I get you anything? So we could repair, given that we're going to be going into a boss. But... I still kind of want to remove... this basic shot. Let's get that out of there. Hope you didn't need that. I hope so too. Riggs, are you picking up any hostile ships on radar? No, why? My sensors are going crazy over here. Let's see. No warp core signatures within a light year. Switching sensors to visual spectrum. Ah, big crystal. Huh? Big crystal. Ah, big crystal. I love that interaction. Okay, so first boss time. Not the best draw we could have gotten, but if we use block shot, that means we can soak any damage, so we can save our evade. I just need to remember to use this. So let's do a draw shot. Okay, we'll do block shot and multi. Just get some damage in. And actually, because I want the Endless Magazine to come up next round, let's actually do Think Twice just to get us to the point where we're going to reshuffle. Okay. Let's see. Do a... Alright, we're going to take a little bit of damage this round here. We will get to heal after a boss battle, so that's less of a concern. Let's draw a shot. Okay, actually let's avoid some damage. Multi-shot, then we'll scooch over here, so we just have the one to deal with. Or we just can deal with the damage. Alright. So now we can do our Endless Magazine. Start getting that up and running. And we can actually Shield Surge and avoid damage. And I think for the same reason as last turn, let's do redraw here. Okay, got our first chip shot in. So there's only one damage coming in here. I think we can just soak that depending on what comes up. Yeah, we can just soak that. Endless Magazine, chip shot. And do this. Okay. 1 point of damage. Question is how much, like how many of these 1 points of damage do I want to take? Okay, we can Shield Surge, Endless Magazine, chip, and twice. Alright. By the way, the hand size limit is 10, so at that point there's no more reason to keep throwing out Endless Magazine. Okay. What is this? Every 5th time we attack, gain 1 evade. So let's actually use our chip shots now. lunge. Scooch, and it's actually shield surge and block shot. Yeah. Right. So at this point, let's do chip that, chip shot. Got a fair amount of damage coming in here, so we just get out of here. If I move over 4, 2, we'll just have these 2 that we're dealing with. Shield will block 1, so only 1 point of damage will actually get through. Yeah, I've got a pretty good feeling about that. Or, actually, do we gamble a bit here? And do we try to do a draw shot for lunge, which will let us go 1 further for the same cost as basic dodge? In either case, we need to scramble. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, gamble did not pay off. But we got our basic dodge back, so we're actually not any worse off. Alright. Still not really worried about the damage. Okay, so alright. If we use scramble, we can basically just duck in, hit him, hit him, hit him. Why not? And duck back out. Alright. Let's try something similar here, because we're almost to our free evade. Let's see. Draw a shot. No real point in doing endless magazine, so let's block shot. You know what? Let's think twice. Let's see if we can get our multi-shot. There we go. Alright, first boss down. And back up to full. It won't always heal you to full, and on higher difficulties it'll heal you less. But the first round it does have you play on the easiest difficulty. Alright, Ace. Gain 1 evade every turn. This is a very good card. Hand Cannon is also very good. Yeah. Strafe is also real well. Strafe would be great if we were having more, if we had more movement. But I feel like if we have Ace, our movement problems are basically solved. I mean, we have to spend 3 to get it out right away, but then at that point I think we're basically just set for the rest of the run. We can actually reduce that cost too. So let's actually go for Ace. Okay, Prototype 22, permanently gain +1 max shield on pickup, gain 1 shield at the start of every turn. If shield was already full, take 2 hull damage. That's this can be really cool, it can also be really dangerous. Flywheel, every 10th time you draw a card, gain 1 energy. That could be handy. Genesis, alright, this is a fun one. So you get 3 choices of 2 artifacts, but then you get 3 basically trash cards added to your deck, and then you pretty much just have to, over the course of the fights, you have to play each one once, and then it's gone from your deck permanently. It doesn't come back in the next combat, but it can make your next couple combats challenging. I'm kind of between Flywheel and Genesis. More energy is definitely going to be a good thing for us, actually. So let's go flywheel. Nice. That's the first time you guys managed to beat that thing. Wait, really? How many times have we tried? You don't want to know. What even was it? If these readings are correct, I think it's some kind of time crystal. I've seen microscopic ones in the lab and in the Cobalt's particle accelerator, but never so large. Did the microscopic ones try to kill you? Not in a way that I was able to perceive, no. Very tiny, very angry crystals. Well, let's keep moving. Alright, so that's the first nebula here. Sapphire cluster. And I love the music in this one. Huh, the nav system is taking us through this lawless sector. This zone is full of pirates, thieves, and smugglers. Like the last one wasn't? Everyone should have their sidearms on them at all times, in case we get boarded. Oh, hell yeah, do I get a gun? Everyone but you. Okay, this enemy has gained a status. Might want to hover over to see what it does. Power drive. Add 1 damage to all attacks. Okay, so now to kind of get ourselves started here, we could burn the ace, but then we're going to immediately take, well, our shield and then 2 additional damage. So as much as I want to play this right away, let's basic dodge, get out of the way. Think twice just to see if we can get. Okay, I was hoping we could get Endless Magazine if nothing else. So basic block, and there's no point in using either of these. So all right. So at this point we have 4. Not quite enough for Ace and Endless Magazine. Again, I don't like how this guy's here, but this time we can afford to Shield Surge. So let's do Endless, Shield Surge. Or do we just get out of the way? Yeah, let's just get out of the way. That way we'll save our 3 basic shields here. Or 3 normal shields. Alright, in the center. Let's do our chip shot. Think scramble and dodge our way out. Alright. Chip shot again. Let's do Endless. Let's do Shield Surge and just lunge out of the way again. Okay. Now the downside, and this is the downside of the cards that automatically move you in one direction. By moving over here, it actually made our lunge much less useful. Okay, so we could get Ace. We could basic dodge. I really need the upgrade that makes Ace cost 1 less. I think that's kind of going to be critical. So let's actually do Scramble. Just wait. If we do 1 attack, we'll get a free movement. So actually we can do Chip Shot. Basic dodge will be enough to get us out of the way. And then we can do Ace. I should have fired my Chip Shot before I moved. Okay, well, hindsight's 20/20. Alright. So at this point we can, let's see. Chip Shot. Chip Shot. One of these is going to be Lunge. So we have all of our dodge cards are like right here. So let's actually, because, you know, we still only get 1 per turn. What do I do with Shield Surge? And we just tank the hit. Let's do that. because temporary shield can go above your maximum. And we'll do an endless magazine, just to be ready for next time. And let's end turn. Okay. Chip shot, chip shot. And then at this point we could just dodge. Oh, chip shot again. Draw a shot. Black shot. Let's see if we can get our... Okay, draw a shot. Multi-shot. And then let's get out of here. Yeah, pretty solid turn. Chip, chip, and chip. Done. Okay. Barrage B. So basically this, we fire, move right to, fire, move right to, fire. This could be kind of cool. Panic is move random, then shield, then attack for 0. Now, important thing with attack for 0. There are effects that trigger anytime you hit the enemy or anytime you attack. For example, a zero damage attack actually still still gets counted as far as crosslink goes. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna take any of those. All right, so we're only gonna be able to hit 2 repair yards, and in order to hit 2, we need to go down. Watch out, if this deck hits you, it'll also give you a card. Oh, there's no ship part here, it's empty. Shots fired at this part will miss, and you can hover over to see things like that. There's their cockpit, empty, wing. You can also see where their missile bay is and their stuff. Okay, so let's see. We're just gonna actually wait. I don't want the card they're gonna give me. So let's yeah, I don't want to do this, but okay. Let's go ahead and. So wait. So if we dodge 2, or no, if we lunge, 1 will be hitting here. That's going to hit 5, which is going to trigger our... Oh wait, but then we'll be dodging into this. So, yeah, let's scramble and get out of here. As soon as we can reduce the cost of Ace to 2, that's going to be huge for us. Okay, this... Okay, I don't want this card, but we're going to have to take it. Because we need to do stuff. -1 energy on draw. That's annoying, but not the end of the world for us. Okay. Multi-shot. We can lunge. Might as well think twice, see if there's anything else we can do to him while we're here. Let's do a draw shot. And then get out of harm's way. Alright, let's see. Could go ahead and endless magazine. Lunge won't help us at the moment, but if we scoot over here, lunge. Well, we're going to take the hit anyway, we might as well multi-shot. Okay. Alright, so this one's a homing missile. It's going to do 2 damage. And can I miss? We'll do our chip shot. Really? Alright, let's think twice. I just want to see, can we get... Okay, nothing as far as shielding. Well, I guess the best we can do is a basic shot. Yeah, alright. Gonna take some damage this time. This fight in particular, I tend to struggle with. Okay, so it turns out I'm an idiot. I completely forgot. I thought this was a different card for a moment. So these, we can actually just play them for free and then they're gone from our deck entirely. Let's just evade some stuff here and we'll just try and Shield Surge. Endless Magazine again. Alright, we can soak this hit. It's not going to give us a card. We can burn this card. Let's see. So here's an interesting quirk. Even though these cards were generated, so to speak, if we do this, these actually go to our discard pile, and then we can just draw them later. So it's not like these are use them or lose them sort of a thing. Well, yes and no. Actually, yeah, no, they're not. Alright. This is more defensive than even I like to play, but let's just get out of here. Alright. Okay, go with the oxygen leak. Scoot over here. Chip shot. Chip shot. And this is one over here that we actually drew. Multi-shot. Basic block. And might as well just get our basic dodge, even though it won't help us here. Alright. Take care of the oxygen leak. So actually, we should be able to chip shot, chip. Lunge. Shield Surge. Okay, we're going to take a little bit, but nothing major. And then we should be able to finish the fight this round. Yep, we can. Chip shot, and done. Take a drink every time. Actually, no, don't take a drink every time I say chip shot. Okay, Weaken Hull. It does 2 damage, and it makes a part of the enemy ship weak, which can be handy. You can also do, if it's upgraded, Weaken Hull it becomes brittle instead, which is even more extreme. It takes double damage. But since most of our attacks are just doing single damage, won't really matter much. Another multi-shot. Flux. Whenever this ship attacks, it gains 1 temp shield. Decreases by 1 at end of turn. Huh. Tempting. Alright, let's just kind of go with what we got here, though. Alright, so really not much of any difference between these paths, except if we go up, we can go for this guy and hit an artifact on the way over here. Let's go up. Snoot. Alright, this part has armor. Takes 1 less damage from attacks. Alright. So for starters, let's just kind of... Let's lunge. We'll go ahead and shield surge. And we might as well get some dodge for the future. Alright, stop pointing us right at the armored section. I know that's, you know, in your best interest, but stop it. Let's see. Scramble is nice. Let's think twice. Let's think twice again. Okay, endless magazine. We can get the ball rolling here. And now we can scooch out of the way. I'm probably relying too much on endless magazine. Actually, I'm almost certainly relying too much on it. But it is such a fun card. Okay, let's do Ace just to get that up and running. This is going to do 2 damage. We can shield up. And actually, even though it won't do any damage, chip shotting will still increase this. So... Okay, now these are heavy missiles. We really don't want to get hit by those if we can help it. So we've got 2 evade. Let's do scooch to the left, multi-shot, chip shot, and scoot to the left one more, and shield surge just to take that hit. Okay. Alright, let's see. I can chip shot. I am regretting my decision not to take the hand cannon actually earlier. Because the more cards you have in your hand, the better. And if on longer fights, we're going to have tons of chip shots filling up our hand. So, let's do... See, we right now have enough evade to dodge all of this. So in that case, let's do a draw shot, an endless magazine. Let's think twice and see if we can get a multi-shot. We can. Scoot, scoot, and turn. Alright. Those. Let's see. You know what? Let's actually lunge. This isn't going to do any good other than to run this counter up, which is useful, but let's do a draw. Okay, that didn't give us what I was hoping for, but let's do some more damage. Wait, that didn't do damage. Right. Duh. Let's get some... Let's get some blocking for the future. Okay. So... Yeah. Yeah. We have 4 evade. We can avoid all of this. So... Endless magazine... Let's draw. Might as well. Let's get another attack in. And then. Go. Yeah. Alright. Through these. multi-shot. Oh man, we're 1 damage short of being able to finish him off. And the sad part is I don't want to use lunge because that's going to make us use more evade to try and get out of there. Evade that I don't think we actually even have enough of. So we'll do this. Because we got him next turn anyway. So scooch on over. And done. Alright. Take a sip of my tea because it's already getting kind of cold. I made it and then immediately forgot I made it. So let's see, button mash, shield, move left, and some evade. Oh, the magnet, if you don't play it in your turn, it doesn't go to your discard pile. You just keep it in your hand until next turn. Evasive shot. Nah, I'm not feeling that one. Okay, so random event. They won't be free. Huh? Hello? The repairs to your vehicle. They won't be free, but they will be worth the cost. Okay. Trade away warp prep. Gain 5 max hull and heal to full. No thanks. I don't want to lose warp prep. It's great for a lot of. It's great for like early fight survivability. So sadly, I'm gonna have to pass on that. I understand. You must get going. Okay, thank you. Bye. All right, repair yard. Yo, hey. Can I get you anything? So we could repair. We will have another opportunity to repair, though. Repairing, by the way, won't repair you to full, necessarily. It's going to repair you for a set amount. Alright, what do I want to... I want to upgrade Ace. I think that's kind of critical for us at this point. Upgrade Ace. And we want the cheaper version. Nice. Now an artifact, Stun Calibrator. After your first attack each turn, gain 1 stun charge. Your next 1 attack will stun, go away at the start of next turn. Stun, cancel the intent of targeted ship part. This will be incredibly handy. So yes, we absolutely want that. Alright. Here, fighting Stardog. Let's see, let's do Endless Magazine. Don't have to worry about it too much because we can just soak the first hits here, but no real harm in getting a shield surge up and running. Well, yeah, no real harm in getting a shield surge up and going. And we'll just take the hit. Okay. Alright, so let's do a... Okay, we're going to want to get Ace up and running right away. You know, I'd really like to have Lunge available right now. Let's draw and see if we get it. We did not. But the next thing we hit is going to stun, so let's see. It's a basic dodge. Scoot out of the way of the immediate danger, and our chip shot will stun this launcher. Alright. Okay, so let's do Endless Magazine again. Lunge out of the way. Chip shot. Might as well shield surge. Yeah, end turn. Okay. I haven't really been making too much use of the flywheel. I think it's just because it's every 10th time. And these don't count as draws. Let's see. So, I scoot over here. Then, let's go Endless Magazine, multi-shot. Chip. Chip. Yeah, let's just go ahead and think twice. Just to tick that up a little bit. And then, get out of the way. Alright. Okay. This one. This one. This one. Why not? Multi-shot. Endless Magazine. Yeah, for longer fights like this, Endless Magazine, once it starts to spin up, does get a little bit ridiculous. Chip. Chip. Alright, and let's get lunge out of the way. Twice. Multi-shot. Actually, we can just win. Okay, stun shot B gives us another ability to stun them. Now this is interesting. Stun shot B would let us, so we're going to get one stun per turn that we can do. This would bring it up to effectively 3. Search, discard, move a card to the top of the draw pile. That would matter a whole lot more if we could move it directly to our hand. If we're going to thin the deck out, this gets way less valuable. Scoot. Just kind of an attack and then bolt out of the way. Oh man, stun shot is really tempting. Just don't know. I feel like if I wasn't in, there's another ship that I feel like this would pair much better with. So I think I'm going to pass as much as I am very tempted. Okay. Let's see. Let's start with a... I don't really like our opening hand here. I guess we'll surge up, multi-shot, and block shot. Fighting the crystalline offshoot. So now we can yeah, let's do ace. Let's get Endless Magazine started. Why not? Think twice. Okay. I was gonna say I was really hoping this didn't draw Endless Magazine again. Let's scoop 1 just to avoid this damage. Okay. So now Endless. Do a draw shot. Oh right, we can actually just stun this, so never mind, this isn't actually a concern that we have to have. Alright, that's good. Let's see, we can just scooch over 1. Might as well shield surge. Might as well block shot. And scoot out of the way. Let's see. We have some movement cards in our hand this time. Let's actually scooch over first. Then we'll stun out this end one. And this magazine again. See if it comes up again. It did. And then we can, why not, think twice. Scooch to avoid danger. Okay. This battle is going really nicely. So, endless. Chip. Draw, because why not? And block shot, because why not? Alright. I forgot to move. Alright, it's getting a little late here. I guess I'm getting a little lazy. Okay, so, or at least a little forgetful. But in any case, fight is won. And we should have enough health to get through the next battle, I'm hoping. Table flip. All cards with flippable actions, such as move, are flippable for the rest of combat. And also it moves right. But I think... Oh, this itself is flippable, okay. Pair, draw next turn, draw 2 extra cards next turn, 2 extra energy next turn. Not really useful for our build. Power play. Add 1 damage to all attacks, lose 1 hull. There are situations where this would be really handy. Not really ours, although in theory we could get rid of the damage or the hull loss. All right, let's skip these. Okay, rebound reagent. Once per combat, when you lose hull, immediately heal 1. I have never seen this one come up before, I don't think. Gain 1 extra energy the first turn. Could be helpful, getting us up and running quicker. Premeditation. At the start of combat, gain a glissade, which is just instant move right. Oh man. I'm kind of torn between... Are we really running into energy problems, though? I don't think we really are. But the ability to immediately heal 1 after losing hull. Yeah, let's go with that. Now, the question is... How's the ship running? Don't ask. Oh, as good as can be expected. By which I mean bad. Can I get you anything? Okay, so we could repair. We could... What would I get rid of, honestly? I mean, I would kind of probably get rid of basic block because shield surge is better than it, like, significantly. Yeah, let's get rid of basic block. Or do we upgrade something, actually? I mean, here's the thing. The way I'm playing, basically I almost kind of just want to be down to these cards and maybe a draw and a think twice. Just to be able to play these more. Yeah, let's just go ahead and... Let's get rid of our basic block. That was just holding you back. I agree. I'm being hailed by a pirate in a cruiser-class warship? Hey, hi? Hello? Oh boy. What is it? Put it on screen so we can all see. Sure, oh hey. It's you, Riggs? Huh? I used to be so soft. This should be easy. The Dreadnought. This part is concussable. Any shot that hits here will cancel this part's intent this turn. That's in addition to our normal, like, stunning abilities. Alright. So first off, I could lunge. Okay, yeah, this is what I want to do. I want to lunge to charge up our stunning, scoot over one, draw shot, and a shield surge or basic dodge. I think I shield surge. May regret that. Okay. So now we can do ace. Let's just see shield surge and we'll be able to soak these hits, and then we can multi-shot just to do some damage. Alright. Let's get our endless magazine up and running. So we have 2 movement. Okay, I have a plan. Let's go over here. I wasn't paying attention to my energy. Alright. This may be a failed run, but let's see. So I can... I want to shoot this one. So I'm going to take 3, so I'm only going to take 1 actual point of damage. Yeah. Alright. Not ideal, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, this is a good one here. So chip shot. I think twice. Endless magazine. Draw a shot. Let's actually shield surge, because the amount of damage we could take in a round is a little scary here. Okay. Let's try this. Scooch over 2. Chip shot. And another to stun that. Draw a shot. Lunge. And alright, we can already soak this hit. Let's take another endless magazine. I've got to kind of be careful about when I do those. Alright. I do like when we get positioned here. This is super good for us. So we'll do endless, multi, chip. The other nice thing is with these attacks, we are building up evade. So let's do a block shot. Might as well do actually, I think, twice. Alright, turn. Okay. let's actually do... One, two, three, plunge, chip, chip, okay, and endless. All right. Okay, at this point I'm feeling pretty confident about this one. So at this point there's no need to do more endless magazine. Well, in theory we could theoretically draw up to 10 of the chip shot, but that's just absurd. Let's do... Let's scoot over. These. Draw a shot. Let's actually shield up. Lock shot, and can we get a multi-shot? Here we go. Okay. Feeling good. Alright. Same strategy, scoot over. Right. Draw a shot. Multi. No point in endless magazine at this point. Block. Let's think twice. Draw. No real point. Oh wait, yeah, actually there is a point in this, because every time we draw... Alright, draw shot, and twice again. Alright. We got him this round. Chip. 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 And done. Alright. Continue. So we got mitosis. At the start of your turn, lose one shield and gain twice as much temp. Converter, which basically converts our shield to overdrive. So these cards, X is the number of shield I currently have. Then I get overdrive equal to X, and then the number or amount of shield I have gets set to 0. And then payback. Whenever this ship is hit, it immediately shoots a 1 damage attack. Could do... Whenever it's hit, we're shooting a 2 damage attack. That's an awful lot of energy, though. Relies on us getting hit, which... I mean, we're gonna get hit, but... Yeah... Berserker Drive. At the start of combat, gain 1 power drive. On the second turn, enemy also gains 1 power drive. For diversion, gain 1 extra energy every turn. All non-parry card attacks deal 1 less damage. This is a... That is a parry attack. Right, maybe. Demon Thrusters. Gain 1 evade every turn. You can no longer have more than 3 evade at a time. The number of situations in which we need more than 3 evade at a time are, I think, fairly slim. And even if we do actually still have evade cards. You know what? Yeah, let's get these. Huh. That was interesting. Yeah. You good? Yeah. I can pilot the ship for a while if you need a break. No, really, I'm fine. It's just she really was me. Harry, tell me honestly. Do you think I'd look cool in a black jacket like that? And her purple eyeliner. So cool. Riggs. Alright. Here we go. Just looked at the time. This is going to be a long... these are going to be long videos. Probably this one more so than usual. Okay, this is where the ship has been taking us. What is that? It's the same energy signature as the Cobalt's warp drive, but without containment shielding, and at energy levels that shouldn't be possible. It's pretty. Let's go kill it. Is that our plan? I don't know. The shrug. Okay. So... you know what? So probably doesn't hurt to use Ace. I mean, as long as we have it, we might as well use it. Let's multi-shot. Hey, cool, I canceled that. I completely forgot I had that ability. Like I said, it's getting a little late here. Well, let's just scooch out of the way. Okay, so we're getting 2 of 8 every turn. That's nice. In addition to anything else we might play for more evade. Let's get Endless Magazine up and running. Draw shot. Let's do a block shot just to get that nice stun. Let's draw. Okay. Okay, it's going to just up its power drive, I guess. Let's see, we don't want it to get some temp shield, and we can get out of the way of the attacks, so might as well just do that. It's endless. Draw shot. Multi. Might as well think twice. Alright. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but calculated risk. Okay, get out of the way and done. So I think we've got a playstyle here, or or at least a build here that seems pretty solid, and I think this should actually take us pretty confidently through the rest of the game. Let's scoot over, and we'll draw a shot. And we'll just multi-shot. Twice. Endless. Alright. Chipping. Chipping. And might as well block shot and then get out of the way. Right. So, draw. Well, we can't finish the fight this round, but might as well. I mean, there's no point in the Endless Magazine because we definitely get enough damage to win next round. And multi-shot. Okay. Options A, evade and draw next turn. Another stun charge. It's like stun charge is nice, but I don't know if I want to have I don't know if it's going to be useful enough times that that it's the card I'm going to want to draw. Especially early fight. I feel like this might slow us down early fight. And scramble A. Yeah, let's skip these. Okay, cool. We'll actually get a chance at 3 repair yards. Howdy. Salutations. Can I get you anything? Let's see. So at this point, I guess... Do I go for improvements on things that I already have? Actually, I'd probably just go with deck thinning, because the only issues we've been running into is just when stuff doesn't come up that we want to come up, especially in the beginning. So actually, let's remove, and what do we remove? Let's remove... Do we actually need Scramble? Actually, I feel like we remove Block Shot. Yeah, let's remove that. Removed! Right, now we'll work our way down to the next one. Crab time! It's Brack. Brock. In evolutionary perfection. Alright, so, you can get the cards I was hoping to get in my initial draw. Let's do... some damage, and then... Well, let's get Endless Magazine up and running early. Bunch of drawings, so we're going to get an energy. Actually, we could lunge at this point. If I do this, and then lunge, cancel that. Alright. Okay, now this is, it has a bubble shield. So this is an attack drone Mark II, and it can take, it can survive its first time getting hit. That's less than ideal, but it's in no actual danger of attacking us, so let's actually use this as sort of a preparation round. So Endless Magazine up here, let's go ahead and Shield Surge. And go ahead and Shield Surge again. Alright, we're pretty solid if the next round it decides to cruise on over. There we go. Can we let this guy join the team? Alright, so we have the Seeking. Not really a huge problem because we have shield to deal with it. Let's scoot over one. Chip. Let's do Ace. I suppose we could lunge, then draw. Chip Shot. I wonder how that one got in the draw pile. Huh. Anyway, that'll be this turn. Okay. This magazine. Let's actually just knock this out, and then we can easily just get over here, and we might as well do a little more damage. And actually, let's Shield Surge it up. Place. Alright. Aha! It damaged its own drone. Scooch over here. Chip. Chip. Endless. Right? It would be nice if we could do more damage faster, but, you know. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. So cruise over here. Chip Shot, and then do it again to knock out that drone that it's going to play. Let's do Endless. And let's actually do a lunge. Might as well surge, just to, you know, beef up a little bit. Okay, we're back to not really needing to do more of chip shots. Alright, so this... Okay, at this point, this is kind of what I was talking about before, where small things can become overwhelming with time. Let's do... Although only this is actually going to hit, and it's only going to do 2 damage. Yeah, let's just actually stay here. Multi. Let's do think twice. And not quite what I wanted. Yeah, we'll just... No, there's no point in even scrambling either. Okay, we'll just end the turn. Take our hit. It'll hit itself. And this turn we win. There we go. Okay, deflection, attack, shield up, and temp shield. This is good, but I don't know that I like it for 2 energy. I mean, well, it is good. Mostly at this point, we have a build that works, and I'm afraid of breaking it. It's kind of the thing, which can happen late in a run. Let's go ahead and skip. Let's get the repair yard. Hail and well met, traveler. Verily. Can I get you anything? Let's see. Do we remove lunge at this point? I think we might. Yeah. Got a good feeling about that. All gone. Okay, so now the goal is to get all the way up here and then over. Tiny ship. This one, auto dodge. If fired on, it'll completely move out of the way left. Decreases by 1 every time it triggers, goes away at start of next turn. We're actually really well suited to fight this guy. So, endless. Draw shot, it'll just move him. And then we can actually, let's see, we can duck over, multi-shot, and then just duck out of the way. Okay, now he's going to auto-dodge right. Let's hit Ace A. Multi-shot. Alright, so if we draw, okay, we will draw enough to gain an energy. Not really necessary though, actually, because since we attacked, we got to, actually wait, every 5th time you attack, it doesn't even actually matter if we hit. That is good to know. I had not thought about that. Might as well shield surge. Alright. Okay, so we got a seeker coming in. Let's do chip shot. Endless, and get out of the way. Right. So we'll do 2 of these, get rid of this. We can then move 1 more, chip again, endless, draw shot, and we can multi and get out of here. Okay, now it's got the auto dodge again. So if we do this, just force it to move. Cruise on over. Cancel that attack. Draw a shot. Twice, why not? And then we'll get out of the way. Alright, in this round we should win. Fire. Move. And done. Alright. It's weird, I've never actually fought that one in the 3rd sector before. Normally that one I always seem to fight in the 1st sector. Converter, button mash, stun charge. Same kind of thing as before. I don't really want to accidentally break the build. Alright. Ion converter. Awesome. This is actually really handy for us because we haven't been doing much with getting shielding. So in theory we can now shield up if we end with more than 0. Okay. There's a weak repeating signal coming from inside of this asteroid. This is not a place of honor. No highly esteemed deed is commemorated here. This message is a warning about danger. Wow, a warning left by a dead civilization. They feared their own creation enough to seal it away here for eons. A haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the hubris of the living. Let's get digging. Oh, cat. Alright. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to knock this thing out quickly, despite what it looks like. Let's go ahead and get Endless Magazine up. And... multi-shot. Yeah. Alright. And we are closed in. Basically, we can't go too far left or right. So actually, shielding is going to become important here. And actually, our limit at 3 of 8 isn't going to be a huge problem. So let's just scoot over here. We'll soak the 1. Alright, so we can do... Alright. Don't have a great way of dealing with this, but we can do ship. Think twice. Okay, let's do multi. Actually, let's do a scramble, leaving us with 1 energy, and we'll get a shield, which we will then lose. So, no biggie. Alright. And let's kind of try for a similar idea here. Let's do chip shot. You know, instead of going for the scariest thing in the center, I actually should go for the edge ones, because those are the ones that I have to actually care about if I'm dodging. Alright, so I can do this. Actually, I can endless, and I'll just shield surge. Might as well think twice. Alright. It just occurred to me this is going to be like over 2-hour video. Alright, let's see. Let's move 1 over. Chip. Chip. Endless. Think twice. I really need some. Okay, scramble. Perfect. But if you take out the entire health bar before the thing rises up and comes after you, you can actually just kill it in one round and not have to do pretty much this whole battle. This is not the greatest positioning. There. Let's get a basic dodge in. Okay. I'm gonna gamble on we really need our scramble. Let's think twice. We can think twice again. Scramble. There we go. And actually we can... We have not played ace yet, have we? No, we have not. Actually, dodge matters more than shielding in this case. So let's end turn. And so it continues to strengthen. All right, this is not a great position. Chip. I screwed that up badly. All right, we need to shield up hard, actually. Shield surge. Think twice. Draw shot. Might as well chip shot. Shield surge again, because I want to be able to take that, which we will not be able to, but okay. We'll take 1 point of actual hull damage. We'll get another dodge next turn, so no point in beefing that up. Wait. Oh, we ended with 1 free energy, or 1 energy left, so okay, cool. That was unplanned. Can we win this turn? I think we can. Chip. Yeah, we can. Okay, got it. That got kind of scary there in the middle. Ooh, charge beam. Part of me wants to pivot to this, because as cool as what we've been doing so far is... Oh, but it's the charge beam A. So, the B variant you can use as many times as you want. And so what happens is you just, like, plink, and then plink harder, and then plink harder, and then plink harder, and by the end of the fight you're swinging for, like, 8 damage or something insane. Or higher. So yeah, if this was not upgraded, actually, that'd be much more tempting. Pair A, ace of shot. Yeah, we'll skip. Okay, nanofiber hull. Heal 1 after each combat. How many combats do we have left? 1 before the boss. That's not going to give us any utility this late into the run. Jet thrusters. Gain 2 of 8 on the first turn. It could be helpful, honestly. Energy refund. We don't have anything at this point that's 3+ energy. So actually, let's go jet thrusters. For some, like, good early movement. Alright. Well, okay, so this is empty. That's the funny thing. It's actually firing from an empty spot. So, let's do... let's do a draw shot. Let's do endless. Multi. Might as well think twice, because why not? Might as well think twice, because why not? Is there a limit on how many times this can trigger? There is not. There is an infinite combo just waiting to happen, actually. Again, if that other card had been the or the other variant, the B variant. Okay, but anyway, for now, we shall go with this. And get out of the way. Okay, sure. this. And then let's get ourselves one more basic dodge. Think twice, because why not? And then get out of here. Alright. Yep. Yep. Let's do scramble. And actually, let's do a... Yeah, let's think twice. There's a chance I'll draw it again. Yeah, not quite that lucky. Just multi-shot and get out of the way. Might as well shield surge, because why not? Let's do... Endless again. And we'll go ahead and shield surge, and then just take the one hit. Okay. Rinse and repeat. Feels a little late to do ace, but honestly, it would mean I don't have to worry about movement for like the entire rest of this battle. But I would have to worry about it in the meantime. You know what? Oh, right. Limit of 3. Okay, well, that happened. Okay, what can I do here? I can scooch here, draw a shot, think twice, gives me another energy, think twice. Alright, well, couldn't quite get out of the way, but it happens. I mean, we're still at full hull, so thanks partially to this, where is it? Yeah, the rebound reagent. Okay. Should be able to win this, I think this round. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Overpower. This is really tempting for late battle, but again, don't want to mess with it too much this stage. Alright, let's skip. One final repair yard. Howdy. Hi. Can I get you anything? So, there's never really been a time where I've needed or really cared to get basic dodge. I care most about getting scramble. And honestly, multi-shot has just kind of like been a win more card. Debating if we get rid of multi-shot. Because dodge is going to be more important than yeah, let's do that. Let's remove multi-shot. Ta-da! Alright, here we go. Is this our final waypoint? It is. The Cobalt is embedded in that singularity. Are we ready? Don't look so nervous, guys. Hey, Cat, how many times have we been here before? 0. Oh. You guys will do great. Good luck in there. Well, what do you mean? We can't fight the Cobalt while it's inside that singularity. Someone needs to bring it out. Cat, what are you doing? You're kind of glitching out a little there. I'm uploading myself to the Cobalt now. Bye. Well, hold on. There's probably some other way to accomplish that. He's already gone. Alright. Final battle. Looks like it worked. That's the Cobalt. Alright. So... I'm going to try something. Let's draw a shot. Which is going to cancel that because this is concussable. Scooch over here. Think twice. Really? Nothing that, like, no attacks? Think twice again. Draw a shot. Let's do another draw shot. And then at this point we just completely canceled all this stuff. Think twice. And we can fire up our endless magazine. Alright. And so it starts. The ability to stun all... Oh, the enemy's going to give us a card that can't be dodged. So this happens regardless of positioning. So the ability to stun out these middle three, though, is going to be huge for us. So, scooch over. Draw a shot. Let's see. Scooch. Chip shot. Do we endless magazine or do we ace? I think we ace. Then let's think twice. No reason not to shield surge. Right. Let's see. So it's going to be giving us trash. And our movement is, well, nice. Not going to be quite enough to do everything we'd like. So actually then, let's... scooch over here, actually. Chip shot. Endless. Draw. Twice. And we can burn one of the trash. Yeah. Okay. So far this is going excellent. Let's scooch over. We'll do same kind of thing here. I think getting rid of the trash is going to be most important. Alright, so it's positioning us in the middle, and it's going to do the trash cards again. So we'll just do our same strategy here. Chip. Here. Here to cancel everything out. Actually, if we go back to the middle, we can be doing extra damage here. Draw. Endless. Draw. Twice. Yeah, let's get some shielding just to be ready. So we've almost broken through the Cobalt shields. Awesome. Alright. Okay, so we should be able to get enough evade to do this again. Let's see. That. That. One downside is we don't have enough to get to the middle. So we can do trash, and then... yeah, let's endless magazine again. And twice. Alright. Okay, this is going to be kind of an ugly one. I think we scoot over. We're going to take some damage this round. Chip. Trash. Oh, yeah, all of our exhausted chip shots and trash. I was gonna say, why is this so huge? Twice. Once again. Again. Twice. Shield surge. Alright. So we shouldn't actually take any net damage this time. Yeah, because it auto-healed. But that used up that. Okay, hand is full, so there's no point. Actually, probably should have stopped already doing the chip shots, but or the endless magazine, but well, here we are. Do we just focus on doing heavy damage at this point? I almost think we might. I mean, arguably, actually. We actually just keep going endless magazine. Nah. Well. Alright, let's think twice. Draw a shot. You know what? I think we do, because we're actually basically out of attacks. So... endless... in turn. So let's go back to the middle. Let's burn the trash. I think we've actually got this kind of... I don't want to say we've got it in the bag, but I am very confident. Burn the trash. Alright. Okay. We're going to take some damage here, but not the end of the world. Yeah, I think we've got it. We've definitely got it. Alright. What's happening? Systems report. The Cobalt went critical. We're exposed to the core singularity. Are all the emergency blast doors closed? Yes, but we can't sustain this. The hull is literally melting. Come on, man. We beat the Cobalt. What else were we supposed to do? Hello. Who's hailing us? Identify yourselves. Yeah, and make it snappy. We have like 30 seconds left, max. Hello, broken ones. Your poor shattered time streams. I can help you. But there are other souls tangled in this time knot. Do you mean Isaac and Max? And 2 others. Now, who shall I repair first? So we're going to get a little bit of backstory here. Let's go with Dizzy, actually. I have questions. I will hear them. This time loop, do you know how to get out? Yes. Can you let us out? If you leave right now, you will be destroyed. Your timelines are too fragile to cross the boundary. Boundary. Are we in some kind of pocket universe? Ah, you must be the clever one. Aw, thanks. Hey, wait, that wasn't an answer. So now we get to unlock memories. And so here are some other characters we'll get to unlock. Alright. Memory. T-minus 217 days. So basically, we focus 3 particle beams into the crystal sample. Wait a second, 3 particle beams into the crystal sample. Isn't that the beginning of Half-Life? I feel like that's the beginning of Half-Life. Cool! This emits a burst of all kinds of subatomic particles and a controllable sphere of space-time distortion around the core, which... Well, hold on, I'm trying to write all this down. Oh, don't bother. The physics doesn't matter for a drone operator. It matters to me if I'm going to be a participant in a giant explosion. That's fair. There's only a tiny chance of that, though. Yeah, this is totally to the beginning of Half-Life. Oh, good. There's tons of cool science I could do with this if we're careful. But Perry won't let me. Perry sounds very smart. The important thing is, you don't want to be in the reactor core when it's active. I definitely don't. You should write that one down. Don't go inside the particle accelerator. Okay, and that is our first run. We've unlocked now Isaac, our engineer. So now all that stuff in the middle row will now be able to actually do stuff like that too if we bring Isaac along. So I'm going to continue. So, geez, over 2 hours. My runs of this do tend to take about 2 hours, so maybe a little less usually. But anyway, so unlocked a bunch of stuff. Progress through, as you can see, there's quite a few things to discover in the game. We unlocked Isaac. Alright, now, before we go, I just want to quickly wrap up. I'm going to be doing a challenge for this. So right now, for this first run, we have done Dizzy, Harry, and Riggs in the Artemis. I am never going to repeat. I'm going to get all the way through the game, and my challenge for myself is I'm not going to repeat any combination of character and ship. So for example, if I do these 3 again, I can't use the Artemis. If I want to use the Artemis, then one of these 3 is going to have to get swapped out for Isaac. But we have some other ships that we can unlock here, and some of them we can unlock quite quickly. This one I can probably unlock next episode. But let's see. Yeah, I probably should call it here and get to bed. I will be uploading this these will be going out every Thursday. And yeah. Oh, I will be including any failed runs too, as I mentioned before. So if you see a video that is extraordinarily long, yeah, it probably means I died during it. But yeah, so hope everybody enjoyed watching. As always, I enjoyed playing. Actually, let's get back to the main menu here. Alright, so anyway, as always, I enjoyed playing, and I'll see everybody next time. See ya!